All right, DeMonze, let's go to Angel Reese.
Yeah, so after the game, Angel Reese had this to say in her presser. For those watching on YouTube, I'm going to show a little small video.
I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and, like, not be there for them. So I just want to always just know, like, I'm still a human. Like, all this has happened since I won the national championship, and I said the other day I haven't had peace since then. And it sucks, but I still wouldn't change.
Okay. So that's heartbreaking. And listen, there's a lot that goes into that. A lot of the Angel Reese hate from a year ago was steeped in racism. There's obviously Kim Mulkey, who I'm not a fan of at all, but she was right in this regard. A lot of this has been misogynistic. There's a lot of factors that have led to that. But that's actually not the discussion that I want to have here. The discussion I want to have here is a different one. And that is to particularly young people, but really people my age as well. But particularly people age 15 to 25 are the ones I am speaking to most specifically here. But I think there are grown-ass people my age and older that could use this lesson as well. Everybody, you gotta stop reading the comments. You have to. Human beings are not psychologically equipped to deal with a constant inflow of attacks. I do not know how many instances we have to have to show you there is real psychological damage done to people, particularly young people, if they are constantly reading, even if it is anonymous strangers, tearing them down. And I am in a unique place to talk about this because of my media career and because of my exact time joining the media and the age I was, and then the 20 years since, got a small taste of being a public figure pre-social media, and then a large taste during the birth of social media, the ubiquitousness of it, and now a large sample of since I have essentially logged off. Not from my own comments, but from reading any of yours. And I am here to tell you, it will absolutely impact and affect your real life relationships, how you view yourself, the way you carry yourself, all of these things, because of what you are reading and seeing that is said about you. There is almost no way to become inoculated against it other than avoiding it. And what Angel Reese experienced, so when you think about what she said there, death threats, sexualized, all of those things, honest question, how many of those things do you think happened in person? How many of those things do you think was someone coming up to her on the street and saying that to her? I understand you get heckled in person as an athlete, but athletes are great at dealing with that and sometimes, using that as fuel. I don't think that's what she's talking about. I think she's talking about through her goddamn phone. And I am here to tell you that there is no way you're not going to age out of that impacting you. You're not going to mature out of that impacting you. The only way to not allow that to be a sore on your soul is to not read it. And I know that is kind of counterintuitive to what ideally social media is there for. It's so you can interact with people. It's so people can leave comments. It's so, I get all of that. But that is not what it is in practicality today. Especially if you are a public figure. And we're not through the other side of this yet. We're still in the midst of it. But for young people out there that have any type of following, even if the following is just a lot of people at your high school or college follow you on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is, I am here to tell you that that shit is toxic. Angel Reese reached the pinnacle, led her team to the national championship, was one of the best players in her sport, was on talk shows, Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit edition, the regular edition, made money, got rich certainly by college standards and maybe by anybody's standards. And she just said that in that time frame, she hasn't been happy. Because you can't run from that shit if you read it. And I'm here to tell you that one of the best decisions I ever made was stopping reading that stuff. Like, this is, and it is, and I get sometimes annoyed by people who I actually interact with that then come to me and tell me, oh man, folks are killing you for X. No, they're fucking not. I mean, maybe they are on your phone, but in real life, you better find me walking my dog, or have my phone number, or know me personally. Otherwise, I'm not hearing it. And that does make me a little sad, because there's good. There are people that I probably would like to connect with, or big fans, or whatever it is that I'm missing them reaching out, or their comments. But I can't wade through the toxicity to find those without having the toxicity pull me down. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.